Get a little mic check in. Cool. Alright. Morning, everybody. Smoke some weed. Oh, I guess I muted myself. We're good. Morning, Patrice. I finally made it again. Sound good? Everything? God, I love doing this video, man. I wish I should do more of this. More of this right here, man. I'd really like to do, man, I should do that before I go to jail. I'll do that the night before I go to jail. Watch the fucking Birth of a Nation again. Cool. Yeah, child support bullshit. I'm arguing with them over, I homeschooled my kid for 2 years and she took credit for it. They didn't give me credit for it. I'm a stubborn asshole, so I won't give them a fucking dime until they readjust the fucking numbers. He's like out of school and everything, lives with me now. As a matter of fact, I'll fuck him up if they do this to me in his name. That's some fucking retarded shit. Yeah. I wasn't even going to bring it up, and then like I've just gotten so used to the idea that I'm the one that it keeps slipping, and now I'm just like, ah, fuck it. Guess what, everybody? B-Bots was right. Boo's a deadbeat dad. That's why I've been skipping the show for like 4 or 5 days at a time, is to condition everyone to me being gone for a month. There's a plan to everything. Where's my weed at? But hey, maybe I'll quit smoking cigarettes while I'm there, you know? I'll backfire on the man. Be like, no, I improved myself in jail, assholes. I gotta fix this here. You'll see here the moon doesn't line up with the bird. Like the moon will switch. And I suck. And it's all because I suck. Word, Shadowcat. Well, you know, you're not a greedy cunt there, Patrice Ripley. So... But it's quite noble of you. Quite noble. But that's not why we're here today, so let's just move on. We're going to hear from ABC today. How the fuck's the Shadow Cat doing this morning, man? Yes, they do. The Shadow Cat said it's our state. That's Ohio. All right, all right. Busting into the chat. Fucking smoke some weed or something. Got all my crying in. Still got the nose jizz from it, so we'll have to deal with that. Sorry. Since I'm a giant fucking crybaby today. Totally unrelated to what we've been talking about. Not totally unrelated. I guess I cry because I feel like a giant fucking failure, but on something else entirely different. No, I tried whistling this piano line. That's just wow. I love ragtime music like this, though, man. This kind of shit. Here's a fun fact. My mom's a like expert pianist, and I mean like professional. She's a professional pianist. And that's the reason why like I love this song. Why I love piano hip hop so much. Because I'm a big old mama's boy. When it comes down to it. Like, if you really want to change my mind on something, change my mom's mind on something, she'll come fucking harass me about it. I'm like, And I always act like to her, like I won't give her the satisfaction of knowing that she changed my mind, but it was changed. You know? Alright. We got a show. Damn, man, my pause game's on point. Cool. So, let's see, who else with us today? I guess just the Shadow Cat and Patrice is with us this morning. That's good enough for me, man. That's, I bet P-Dub's fucking still sweep. Did anybody miss our Sunday night running of the Cringe Factory last night? Man, it was a hell of a good time, man. Hell of a good time. I actually got a thing that for today that I was going to run then. And I didn't. And, yeah. But we can hit some news first, man. I think Shadow Cat's already seen this news. And man, I had to sit there for like 5 minutes and try and remember if I'd already played this or if I'd already shown this shit or not. But let's get right down to it. So, what do we want to start with? Oh, here's news because they don't have enough fucking, problems being in the news. Here, where's Showa at? There's Showa. Hey, this guy. This is Milk's Gone Bad Dude edition. So, let's play. What are we gonna guess this guy did? What's the charge, do you think? This is his mugshot. Oh, I guess you can read. Shit. For those of you who are literate, you may cheat now. This is like probably my favorite crime story of the year, really. This is like, if I was going to be a criminal, this is the kind of criminal I'd want to be right here. He's clean. He's hygienic. He doesn't stink. Oh, shit. Bar fight? No. What's up, Eric? Honk to you, motherfucker. Patrice said she spent 18 years protecting my daughter from my ex, and it was damn near a full-time job. She had to take jobs at a private contractor because every time she got a job on the books, yeah, I'm kind of like that, man. I'm a private contractor. I'm just gonna start telling people that. Uh, Part-time babysitter, pretty damn good one too, man. Like, if I may say so myself. All right, all right. Well, okay, let's work this out for Eric. Ahem. Yeah. Whoa, 70. Whew, man. All right. No, no, it was not a bar fight. And oh wow, Curdle Cum edition. Oh. Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. If this guy was in a bar fight, he must have done pretty well because his face ain't all fucked up and shit, you know. So, that's a pretty good one, man. He had a bar fight and he was stalker and a real abuser. No, you're talking about your ex-husband. You're not talking about this guy here. I was finding me like, well, wait a minute. That's not the kind of criminal I'd want to be. I don't want to be a fucking stalker and abuser. No, no. I would be like this guy. I'm fucking retarded. All right. This is Limestone County Public Jail. Shows this guy. We're not gonna. Man, that's a great name though, man. All right. We're gonna dox the dude just because out of admiration. His name's Tyler Love. How is this dude white with the name Tyler Love? Somebody explain. Hey, you know what we're missing? We're missing something, folks. Anybody guess what we're missing? Check this out. I got something new for you guys. I got City Girl for us. And oh man, I found some new music for us, and we're gonna go ahead and try and run it today. So, where's City Girl? Maybe it's in the vault. Has anybody ever heard of City Girl? Oh no! Oh no! I lost my music! I guess we can go with this. This is the one, let's see. This is the one that me and Shadowcat was listening to first. I mean, I really fell in love with this here. We're going to run. We'll run with this. You guys hear that okay? Is it too loud? How's the volume on me? I'll give you guys a second. Morning, J-No, man. How the hell you doing, man? I ain't seen you in a few days. J-No's one of those guys that, like seriously, I miss if I don't see him. I'm like, where the fuck's J-No's been, man? Dude's been around here a long time, man. We appreciate you. All right. So, volume seems kind of high. It looks like it's high on the graphics, so we're going to pull that down a little bit. But, yeah. Got albums and albums of this girl, man. Which is probably, in real life, it's probably more like, you know, it's a Japanese tranny or some shit. Alright, let's get a fatty rolled. Oh, you've been busy being a grown-up, man. Oh, man. My hat's off to you, bro. Hats off to you. Okay, let's get this, Let's get that minimized. We can get that close. All right. So here we go. The whitest guy, the whitest black name dude ever is Tyler. Tyler Love. An Alabama woman says Love broke into her house on Tuesday, October 16th, and made himself breakfast, took a bath, and washed his clothes. Oh shit. Love is now back at the Limestone County Jail on charges of burglary. He had been released just last week after serving time for another burglary, so he's consistent, see? And he's just this is in Athens, Alabama. Yeah, Birkin is. Says he. Man, they just doxing everybody in this. They're even giving the victim's name, like, hey, everybody. Well, I guess this is like a warning to the public. Don't break into Mary Woyster's home because she does not appreciate strange laundry in her machines. She's not that kind of woman. Man, how about that name though? Can you guys? Oh, I'll scroll that up so you guys can look at that. Way TV. It's pretty close to us, isn't it? Way TV. It just doesn't have the same ring though, man. It just doesn't have the same ring at all. Man, that still seems really loud to me. You're eating grits for breakfast? Oh my fucking god, man. I love grits. Dude, I discovered grits in the Marine Corps. And, dude, grits is the shit, dude. I fucking love grits. Grits with bacon and cheese and fucking eggs in it. And like, Like, I'll just throw whatever in grits. Grits is like the perfect fucking... It's the perfect breakfast meal. It's fucking corn, man. Who the fuck doesn't like that shit? Even though I guess corn's not exactly good for us, like is what I've been told. Like we don't really process it that well. But I do. I mean, fuck, love grits, man. Fucking love grits. So anyway, 31-year-old Tyler Love is now back in jail on a charge of burglary. Oh, we already got to that. Of course, he searched through all of her drawers. Didn't get off with anything anyway. He made himself scrambled eggs, took a bath, shaved and brushed his teeth. Now, this must be an old mugshot. Well, no, I guess he must be one of those guys that, like, you know, that's what you get for shaving with a woman's razor. Or, you know, that was later on in the afternoon. Because that's not a very good. Eric had a hamburger for breakfast, huh? I'm about to have a burrito for breakfast. Burrito and coffee. You burnt your hand. Oh shit, man, making grits. You put an egg on your... Oh man, that sounds awesome actually. I've never done that. I don't know why. Now at the Shadow Cat, I can wait on this burrito if the Shadow Cat is so inclined to run his ass over here. Otherwise, I'm starting. It's kind of wet out. It's raining like a motherfucker. Oh, the show title today. In the Shadow Cat, I finally spent that $10. So, I used to have this lab. Not like a laboratory, right? A grow lab. And when I first got my dog, okay, Samus, she is I don't know if you've ever heard of a Catahoula. That is the state dog of Louisiana. It's a swamp dog. So, when it may have been the first or second day I had her, I woke up and, I mean, it was like, oh, what did we figure it up to? It was something like, oh, it was something horrendous amount of damage that she did to this slab. But she chewed up my money. Knocked over a bunch of fucking plants, like an entire fucking, like if you know where like the tent sections are. So what 1,000-watt light will grow, okay, that kind of section, that amount of fucking plants. I mean, maturing plants. Oh, he's doing he'd be around noon. All right. We can reconvene this then. But yeah, so I finally spent the 10, and it was like I had like maybe 80% of this $10 left, and you know it's not a bodega, it's just a local corner, you know, convenience store or whatever. We still call it Moto. It's called HD Mart, and it was bought by a Hindu guy Raj. Much love, Raj, man. Appreciate you. And anyway, the morning manager was in there. She's a friend of mine from like went to school and shit. And she let me run with it because man, this thing was fucked up, man. Water hose to a field of horse shit always gets me a little. Hey, how them coyotes doing, man? Like, you guys, we need to start getting coyote reports in the morning from the Shadow Cat because he's dealing with coyotes right now. And that's no exaggeration. That's not like metaphor or anything. No, he is literally dealing with fucking a pack of coyotes. Oh, sorry, I should have muted that. Oh, that wasn't good. Yeah, the worst part about this guy, like, and you know, you can appreciate good hygiene, but he used the bitch's fucking toothbrush, man. He brushed his teeth. Yeah, Royster says finding the man in her home was scary, but he wasn't violent. She can laugh about it now. Man, where was it? I thought it was in there. Oh yeah. He told her. Yeah, he refused to leave until he was waiting for his clothes to dry. So this goddamn dryer got this dude busted, man. Like if it's. You saw cranes flying over your house. Damn, that's cool. Oh, they were taunting you? Oh, yeah, I think that they're just fucking with you at this point, dude. I think the coyotes have heard enough, like, you know, between you and that farmer and his, they've heard enough gunshots that they know you guys are serious. You know, that you'll fuck them up. And now they're just trolling you. He's got to protect them kitties, man. I think the horses will do okay, man. I think the horses will fuck up some coyotes, dude. But them kitties, man, got to protect them kitties. That's his tendies, man. Nebraska is not for everyone, especially if you're not white. Murderer stunned as meatballs. Oh, we can check that out. Oh, Jano said he made a mistake. Really? Well, we'll go ahead. We'll pause. Let's see what you got, man. This is... we're all about integrity around here, man. If you guys haven't seen the new South Park episodes, they're fucking great, man. Like, I love those guys. Going to go tactical in the fields of Greater El Church. You showed your niece and nephews the Pikachu trailer. I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about, man. If you want to throw that in the chat, and if it's not going to get us shut down, I'll go ahead and watch it with us. I ain't scared. All right, that was our first story. Now we just got a bunch of food shit after that. Here's Krispy Kreme. Look at that. So here's a little fun fact about Krispy Kreme. This company with the K's. The original Krispy Kreme is C, starts, you know, spelt with C's, and is not spelled. Oh no, Detective Pikachu is a live action movie? No. Nope. Nope. Hey, look in this picture. You think this guy? I don't know if you guys can see this. Let me blow this up. Think that guy was selling blood? He's got the blue armband. Like the Nazis had the Jew armbands, and like, you know, in America we got the homeless armbands, and it's the fucking blue plasma. Alright, there you go. That's our plug from Quad City Times, man. They that's some pretty good stories in there, man. Let's get something we can. Alright. Oh, Steve Williams is at it again. You should go check out Steve, man. Oh, you're stuck taking your niece and nephews to go see it. Hey, I guess Jackie, the gangster wife, she took the kids to go see. I guess there's a new. See, I don't pay attention to fucking like mainstream shit, but I guess there's a new Grinch That Stole Christmas. And of course, everyone who grew up with the Grinch, you know, from the original Grinch, is going to be like, eh. But the kids really liked it. They really did. So the kids told me to tell you guys that they highly recommend it. I guess in this one, you know, the idea is that the Grinch isn't evil. He isn't bad. He's just misunderstood. So we're getting more of this rewriting of our fucking villains to being they're just misunderstood. You know, Hitler was just a misunderstood art student. Man, that's all. Yeah, the original was great, man. I do have a bone to pick with them though. See, like I take issue with the fact of like in the song when they start knocking on the man's horse. You know, because you know that's just uncalled for. And you know, really in the song, it's no wonder that the Grinch fucking doesn't like anybody. You know, it's the song that everyone knows about. The whole thing, they're just talking shit about this dude, man. Like really, they're just straight talking shit about this dude. You know, you talk shit enough about someone, they're gonna fucking come troll your shit like that, man. So Grinch didn't do nothing wrong, man. Didn't do nothing. He's just misunderstood. He just misunderstood. He was bullied, just like Hitler was. Hitler was bullied by communists, and he committed suicide, man. So he was just a emo, misunderstood art student that was bullied by communists into committing suicide, man. Because they didn't like his German Shepherd paintings, man. Isn't that sad? Just so sad. Okay, where's our next story? Where are we going with next? Oh, why do I got this open twice? Hey, let's go watch. Let's go to McDonald's, man. This is a good one. Oh no, we're talking about Steve. Steve Williams is back at it again. God, total dude, dude. That is a dude. Okay, that right there. That is a man in a wig. So, yeah, Serena Williams is the champion, gracing the cover of GQ's annual Men of the Year issue. How about that? GQ agrees with us. She's the man of the year. Man, this world's gone fucking crazy. So we've had a man be the woman of the year. And now we've got the fucking, another man being the man of the year, right? J.O. says he loves It's the Christmas Carol, both the Muppets version and the Disney version. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, didn't George C. Scott do A Christmas Carol too, like in the 70s or something like that? Patrice said she volunteered to be one of 25 chaperones for 167 teenagers from her church to go see the new Harry Potter and the BTSK Pop Special event documentary in one day. You can live through Pikachu. I don't know what BTS K-pop is, but it sounds horrible and it sounds very Korean, and that's horrible. And it's, you know, I think, really, man, really, fucking MacArthur was right. We should just fucking nuke them. Hashtag MacArthur was right. And GQ agrees with us. She's the man of the year. Steve. After an altercation heard round the ecosystem, they called it. Yeah. She said that her experience at the U.S. Open, a trigger moment, and recognized as a black woman, she's at the bottom of the totem pole. Bottom of the totem pole when it comes how to her emotional reaction is viewed. Yeah, so she's claiming that everyone's just overreacting to her reaction because anytime a black woman gets emotional, well then it's just, see, especially a black woman, Williams says. Oh, sorry, I should do my Steve Williams. Hold on a second. Especially a black woman, You do a research on how, Williams said in the GQ profile, you do research on how black women, you know, in the workforce are. There's literally papers about it. How black women are treated if they are angry, as opposed to white women, white men, black men. It's the bottom of the totem pole. So, according to her totem pole, white women are on top. Okay. Yeah. So she's mad because everyone would have handled it differently if she was a man disagreeing. No. If a guy would have fucking, you know, if a guy would have bitch fagged his way out of fucking the championship like that, then yeah, we would have made fun of him too, man. Yeah, especially if they were cross dressing like you are. See, that was our biggest thing here at the Morning Word, was just, you know, cross dressers. So MacArthur started the Cold War, said Chano. Replace TR with an N. Okay. Jenno asked if I knew that Bruce Jenner was originally casted for Superman before they casted the guy who could. You talking about Christopher Reeves? Huh. So Superman could have ended up with tits, man. How about that? Damn, man. That is some shit. No, I did not know that. I'm trying to find the TR that we're replacing with the N. But anytime you say replace something with an N, I'm thinking we're going to go with nigger with it. So. Alright. So, it's the way the country is. Yeah, so they're just, I don't know. Everyone's bending over backwards for this dude. Oh, you meant McCarthy started the Cold War, not good boy MacArthur? You really think so? I think the Cold War was started in, yeah, maybe World War II. Cause I don't know, man. You know, MacArthur wasn't the only one that wanted to go. Patton famously said that we defeated the wrong enemy. That, you know, and I'm with Patton. That we should have been fighting the Soviets, not the Germans. You know, really, if you kind of look at it now, what's the difference in what? I don't know, except for, you know, I don't know, man. I don't know. It was agreed to at Potsdam. That's right, man. But Patton wanted to keep on going, man. And he spoke out against the Jews, so they killed him. Oh, Eric, that's Serena's pussy. That's Steve. Steve's pussy probably smells like axle grease and banana peels. Oh, because of McCarthy's fear-mongering made everyone really paranoid about the Red Scare, which was gasoline on the fire. Yeah, but here's the thing, though. We were already fighting them in a proxy war. Like, you know, so, in communism and the spread of communism and shit. And he wasn't wrong. I mean, he really wasn't wrong. I don't know that McCarthy was... Oh, McCarthy, not MacArthur. My bad. Yeah, the Cold War was well underway when McCarthy... You know, honestly, even without McCarthy, McCarthy did not have anything to do with it. The Cold War was between nations, not the people. I don't know if anyone's been paying attention to the news, but Nigel Farage, who is a member of European Parliament, has claimed that there's a Cold War, that the European Union has declared Cold War on the United States. So, you know, again, wrong enemy. Like, who here in the crowd thinks that we're going to end up in another World War II situation? Except for this time, we're going to be going over to Europe to help them get rid of the Muzzies. And help them, like, you know, resave their countries. We're going to have the Crusades. No, I ain't calling for everyone to, like, you know, start death-vaulting and shit, you know. Not that I'm going to, you know, on the other hand, discourage you from that. But, yeah, but rather than Russia isn't, no, they're no more, Russia is no more evil than we are. No more, no less. I think we're pretty much, you know, I've, my entire life, and then I had the benefit of knowing some Russians who were Soviet officers. I have a, I'm not wearing it right now, but I have, you know, the fur, and this is made out of minks. This is a very, very expensive hat, like, but it was a gift from the Russian delegation that came over from, actually from Belarus, from a former Soviet artillery officer who was, yeah, 70s and 80s, and you know, so. Yeah, World War III to save people from the Muslims. Yeah, I'm calling it. I'm just gonna go ahead and call it. Hey, word, Ryan. Word. I'm out here trying to start World War III so that I can get yet another channel shut down. Since they're working on shutting down Bubonic for You for hate speech. I finally got hit with hate speech for the roasting with Jack Hand video. I think I already said that though. All right. Let's get off of Steve, man. Let's get on to another dude who way overreacted. Let's zoom this up so you guys can see this. This is in Santa Ana. The McDonald's manager was beaten and choked by a woman upset over missing ketchup. Let's watch. Let's watch together now. See how that. I think here we go.
Micah and Cher, this is one of those stories that just makes you shake your head as a McDonald's manager was attacked and choked for the most ridiculous of reasons. The attack on this
Look at this pearl-clutching moral fag, man, like sitting there, I'm so shocked. So shocked. Just so shocked, just, yeah. Oh, this
stories
fucking
that just
faggot.
makes you shake your head as a McDonald's manager was attacked and choked for the most ridiculous of reasons.
Don't tell us the reason there, dude.
The attack on this McDonald's restaurant manager was almost as vicious as the reason for it was petty.
Based on the officer's report and his interview of all the witnesses, this was in reference to her not getting enough ketchup.
You heard that right. Police say the customer...
That's right, man. You'll fuck around with the ketchup in Santa Ana.
Not getting enough ketchup. It happened around 11 p.m. on October 27th at this McDonald's near Bristol and 17th. After going through the drive-thru, the woman went into an employees-only entrance in back of the restaurant, asking for ketchup. After the manager told her she wasn't allowed...
Wait a minute, don't they have like these fucking fires going on and shit in there? Like they don't have, this is the distraction from the fires, right?
Back there, police say the attack started. One thing that happened next was almost as surprising. In the middle of helping her boss fend off the attacker,
you know what?
Employee in the black shirt
I'm with you there, Ryan.
Still managed to take care of a customer at the drive-thru window. The attack finally came to an end when a man, apparently with the attacker, ran in and pulled her away. Police put the video and these pictures out, hoping to identify and arrest the woman.
We take these cases seriously. These are simple employees trying to make a living, doing their job, and they don't deserve to be physically assaulted because a customer's not satisfied with the service they're getting.
In addition to trying to identify that woman, police are also trying to identify that man in the video who pulled her away. He's not in any trouble. They just think if they can identify him, he might help lead to
They
her.
think that he's a snitch.
Either one of them are.
That's what it is.
Santa Ana Police Department.
They
Reporting live
think
in
he is
Santa
a
Ana,
fucking
Chip Yost,
snitch. How about that?
5 News.
Snitches get stitches, motherfucker. You think him snitching on her is going to get him laid? You think that's going to make his life better?
This is going on in the 2400 block of Punta del Este Drive, just north of Colima Road. The standoff began around
what
6
happened
o'clock.
to my
when
color?
police say a man shot at a neighbor but didn't hit anyone, and then
I really
barricaded
like that
himself
color.
inside his home. Crisis negotiators are trying to get the man in his 40s out of the home without anyone getting hurt. About an hour ago, the SWAT team pulled a car out of the driveway, possibly to have a clear field of vision and an access point. The suspect is presumed armed.
Yeah, this new exclusive video just into KTLA, our newsroom here, shows that same suspect firing his gun. We're told this is when he was shooting at that neighbor, but he didn't hit anybody, thank goodness. We're keeping an eye on this breaking news story, though, and of course we'll bring you any updates as they come back into the newsroom. And you can get updates anytime.
Now,
just go to KTLA.com.
I've added that hashtag to the bottom.
An intruder caught on camera prowling outside a Santa Ana home.
Spread this
off
shit.
The streets tonight, thanks to a KTLA viewer. Police identified the suspect as Daniel Posadas. Officers say the owner of Amigo Food Mart recognized the man in the footage as a regular customer at his store.
Oh, damn, I did miss Russia with Love, didn't I?
When the suspect
I
was
saw
spotted
Thunderball.
outside the shop this morning. Officers arrived and took him into custody.
On Your Majesty's Secret Service
The
and
family
diamonds
made an
are forever.
emotional plea
Damn.
to the public
No, I
for
think
help
I saw
at that vigil.
Thunderball. I saw that was the
Investigators
one.
still have not released a motive and
All right. Oh, damn, man. Here we go. Smash or pass, fellas. Smash or pass. This is actually why I was sitting on here this whole time waiting for this. Yeah, I think I don't know, man. I guess I'd smash, man. As long as that's her real hair. We would guess that ethnicity, man. Like, holy fuck. Word, turtle. Turtle. There we go. That was just a confused CHP trying to get into the kitchen. Yeah, see? She's just trying to get back in the kitchen. That's all. Here, Turtle, we'll watch that again, man. Here, hold on. You missed it. Well, let's go and watch what happens when you don't give a bitch enough ketchup in Santa Ana, man.
Makes you shake your head as a McDonald's manager was attacked and choked for the most ridiculous of reasons. The attack on this McDonald's restaurant manager was almost as vicious as the reason for it was petty.
Look, she's fighting those motherfuckers off 2-on-1, like.
Of all the witnesses, this
Oh, did I hurt
was
your ears? I'm
still
sorry.
not getting enough
I'm
ketchup.
sorry. I'm sorry,
You heard
Gina.
that right. Police say the customer in the pink shirt was upset over not getting enough ketchup. It happened around 11
That's
p.m.
right.
on October 27th at this McDonald's near Bristol and 17th. After going through the drive-thru, the woman went into an employees-only entrance in back of the restaurant, asking
Fuck
for
are you?
ketchup. After the
At the
manager
bubonic
told
for
her she
you.
wasn't
Well, thank you,
allowed
Turtle.
back there, police say the attack started. One thing that happened next
Damn.
was almost as surprising. In the middle of helping her boss fend off the attacker, the employee in the black shirt still managed to take care of a customer
Yeah.
at the drive-thru window. The
Check
attack
that
finally
out.
came to an end when a man apparently with the attacker ran in and pulled her away. Police put the video and these pictures out, hoping to identify.
All right. Smash or pass. She's feisty. Yeah, right. Like that whoever that was that serviced that customer, that needs to be a manager right there. Eric says he'd smell her sweatpants. Damn, Redbox is still a thing, huh? Pass on that, man. Yeah. Yeah, I bet she's Hispanic. And she fucking, like, throws her fucking head around, man. Service that custody. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, best fucking customer service ever. You're like, you're getting attacked and you're still like, hey, here, have your food. Have a nice day. All right. All right. I got something a little more lighthearted for you here. Check this out. This best soccer coach ever. Oh, no. Let me rewind it. Boof. Say. All right. That's all I had for that story there. That was. All right. Oh man, this is dark news, man. So this motherfucker in England, yeah, we need to take back England. We're going to take back Europe, and this is why we're going to take back England is overrun by fucking pedos and by fucking just, yeah, it is run by pedos, and I'll explain to you why, how you can know, okay? So this fucking faggot right here, this pedo fag right here, this motherfucker, this used to be a member of parliament. Okay, he's an ex-assembly member, convicted of making indecent images of children as young as 6. Okay, made more than 500 illegal photographs and 77 films, and was given a 6-month, 26-week suspended jail sentence, not prison, jail, a suspended jail sentence, because he was lonely. He was a member of parliament from 2000 to 2005. There you go, folks. I keep saying it, and I keep saying it, and I keep saying it, that we're run by fucking this whole thing is run by pedos, and the only way we gotta cleanse it with fucking fire. And you know, if we're going to take Europe, we all know from history, if we're going to take Europe, our launching pad is England, right? So we gotta take England first. Traders first, that's right. Take care of the traders at home. Oh, that's why Morning Word was over there. I get it. Yeah. Yeah. Cleanse it with fucking fire. How about that shit, man? Yeah, they're trying to, and here's the thing, man. There have been politicians who've asked for the case to be reviewed for him to resentencing, but the AG, the Attorney General, said that the scheme to review sentences was not applicable. The unduly lenient sentencing scheme only applies to specific offenses. And this offense is not currently within the scheme. So they wrote it into their laws. They have a law in case you weren't sentenced hard enough that they can sentence you harder, as long as you didn't fuck kids and fuck with kids. Now, if you fuck with kids, well, they're not going to sentence you any harder than the minimum that they can get away with sentencing you. Apparently, that's your European, that's your English government right there. England is lost, folks. They are lost. Okay? They are fucking lost. Yeah, make England into a theme park, see? So, this guy's name was Simon Thomas, I believe. Yeah, Thomas was, yep, Simon Thomas, man. Here, there's another. I'm actually reading the article in another. Let's see the other. There he is. Now, oddly enough, let's see if we can. Now, you would think like a politician like that and shit would make, on March of this year, because, you know, just to make sure that this is a consistent thing in England. March of this year, serial pedophile who was sentenced to 300 years in prison is released on a legal technicality and will not even have to register as a child, as a sex offender. So remember this face, that's Tracy McFadden. This is in Colorado. So it's not just in Colorado, folks. Sexually molested 6 young boys and girls and got off on a technicality. So if I were to go hunt this dude and save a deer, you think they'd let me off on a technicality, or would they consider it a hate crime because I killed the guy and they call it that was a sexual preference, since it wasn't criminal, since he wasn't convicted, right? Jano says his puppy dogger. Hi, puppy. Who's a good puppy? Who's a good puppy? What's the puppy dog's name, man? Yeah, did you see that where Americans, you know, they said traders, according to American traders, gun owners get nuked, not pedos. Yeah, a fucking, it was a congressman, right? Tried to jokingly say that, you know, if the government came for our guns and we stood up, that they'd nuke us. So there you go, guys. I'm just leaving him up there because, you know, he'd been held at the Arkansas Valley Correctional Facility until his release on Tuesday, so earlier this year. Because he did not expressively waive his rights, even though the defense twice agreed to waive the speedy trial requirements. So, there you go. And that the trial had been delayed too long. So, they sat on their ass. He wouldn't have been eligible for parole until 2331. Fucking Colorado, man. Okay. What else we got? There we go. Another bad back news. Here's how we know the FDA is racist. They're going to take away their Newports.
The Food and Drug Administration is proposing a ban on menthol cigarettes to go along with its proposed...
Smash or pass, guys. I pass. I totally pass on that. Like, this kind of Hindu shit there doesn't really, like, do it for me. Like, I don't even know if she's Hindu, but she looks Hindu enough.
Restriction on flavored e-cigarettes. It could be years before the...
Yeah, Victor says it sounded like that prosecutor probably sandbagged it on purpose, or they kept getting delays and continuances and then flipped it around on him. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Eric Holmes says he remembers years ago a dude beat a guy to death who molested his daughter. The judge let him go home and be with his family. If you actually catch them in the act, it is not a crime to murder. It's not murder. You're protecting your child. It's if you go out and like try and do the vigilante justice where you have fucker. They call that vigilante justice. Like, no, that's just justice. Okay, that's just that's just justice. When a father kills his child's molester, that's the purest form of justice there is.
But it's a move that health advocates have been pushing for years. FDA Commissioner Scott Gottlieb explained this decision to our chief medical correspondent, Dr. John LaPook.
Newports! Save the Newports!
Vehicles by which kids are initiating on tobacco. If you look at the data of kids who are smoking combustible cigarettes,
combustible cigarettes
between the age of 12 and 17 are using mentholated cigarettes. And if you look at, for African American teens, it's 7 out of 10. So we know menthol is one of the primary vehicles that's getting kids hooked on tobacco. In large part because the menthol flavor, the mentholated cigarette itself.
Oh yeah, Eric Foams likes his cancer mini.
So
my dad liked mini cigarettes.
Sensation and the coughing that comes with using a cigarette for the first time if you're using a cigarette that has
Not my
menthol in it,
father.
that
My
masks
father
some of
doesn't
those
smoke.
effects,
He's
so it
always been
makes it
very,
easier for
very
kids
against
to
it. Doesn't
initiate on
smoke, doesn't
tobacco.
drink, doesn't kiss no
Dr.
women,
John
just his
LaPook
horse.
joins me now.
That
So
kind of
Dr.
guy,
LaPook, you
man.
spoke a little bit about menthol, but I'm just curious, why of all the flavors menthol?
Yeah, and because it seems to decrease the burning, the side effects, it makes it a little easier to take. And so, you know, you're hearing that 54% of kids use it, about a third of adults, and 70% of African-American kids. So it was interesting. I said to him, we reached out today to cigarette companies and asked them about this, and they said, well, look, the science does not support a ban of menthol. So I said, what do you think about that, Dr. Gottlieb? And he said, well, why should it be in cigarettes? You know, he flipped it on its ear. He said,
Yeah, he
well, the
did. That's
science
not
doesn't
flipping
support it
anything.
being
You know,
added to
we're
it.
getting
And
to
I
the
mean,
point to where they're able to just go, well, why should you have that? You're like, fuck you. Yeah, fuck you. Why? Because I want it. How about that? Nigports. That's right. Yeah, I'm gonna stand with my black brothers, my melanated brothers on this one. Cause this fucking white-haired fucking faggot racist. Why should you have something you like? You know, why should you be able to determine that? Look, he's wearing Ohio State fucking Buckeyes colors, man. I bet this motherfucker did come from Ohio State Law School. Ugh. Fuck this faggot, man. Yeah, I stand with the melanated brothers on this one,
man. The reason why it's
man.
there is to make it easier to take. And if it's easier to take, then it's easier to get hooked.
So let's say these cigarette companies don't comply. What happens then?
Yeah, well, so two different things happen, right? So the menthol rule about banning that's going to go through regulatory process. It's going to take a year or two, and that's sort of like a question mark how long that will take. But the e-cigarette, the fruity...
So what he just said was that they have a year or two worth of cigarettes, of menthols to sell off, because I'll tell you what's not going to happen is they're not going to lose money over this. They're not going to not sell their product. Guarantee you that.
Flavored e-cigarette use, which they're going to have restrictions on. They're going to say it has to be, if it's in a retail store, it has to be in an area, not just a curtain, but an area where you physically can't get it. Maybe like another room or an adjacent area. It's hard to know how that's going to work. Or it could be in a place that's just an adult smoking area only. He said they are going...
Yeah, that's a good point, Victor. He says, see, it's important. It's weird. It's almost like they want to ban Newport so more black people don't smoke. But you know what? All the white people, they can have cancer. You know? But then again, we shouldn't be banning any of the shit in the first place. That's right.
To send
that is
undercover
right.
agents in. You know, they already had this sting operation a few months ago, and now they're saying that...
Okay, let's do this. Let's have a moratorium on manufacturing, because breathing the industrialized air of North America is in any urban in any urban city, in any urban place, is the equivalent of smoking 2 packs a day. How about we talk about that? See, that everyone wants to talk about climatology, and we've really gotten away from, like, you know, something we can actually do something about, and something that is actually man-made, and that's, you know, our environmental pollution. Okay, no one's going to go after that. Like, I live in the #1 polluter in all three: land, air. They're like the Navy SEALs of pollution here in Chillicothe, Ohio. They top the state in all three: land, sea, and air. Okay, no one fucking gives a fuck about that. But come beat you the fuck up. Let me explain. So we were talking about this last night, because on the Cringe Factor, I've been bringing a lot of old I really love 1950s and 40s PSAs and shit. I mean, fucking love that shit. And everyone smoked back then, right? No one ate processed foods. That wasn't even a thing. Now, people, they cut the smoking in half, and everyone's eating processed food. And now, cancer, diabetes, and everything's run. I'm really starting to think that the tobacco industry was right. Was that they're really just being the fall guys, and, you know, no, it's not great for you, but yeah, I think they're starting to. It's starting to become. They're the Nazis of products, right? To where you can just say whatever you want about them because it's, you know, it's the it's, you know, it's tobacco, and really, I'd really like, you know, just getting away. We've become so demonizing that we've got these, you know, it's how you have golden children. We've got this, like, where there's things that you can just say whatever you want about. You don't have to be correct about it. You don't have to be nice. You don't have to be. You can be as evil to these things as you want. And really, all they've done is just legitimizing, being evil and lying and over exaggerating and hyperbole. That's all there is. They're trying to issue cigarettes, yeah. Trying to dominate you and control every aspect of your life. Okay? Because they know better than you. That's what it is.
We're gonna look at this very soon. I said, what do you mean by soon? He said, a couple of months. And if they see that there's not a significant drop in usage, they're gonna go after further regulation.
Wow. Why do you think now there's such a focus on these e-cigarettes? When you talk about epidemic.
Do you think it was an accident that they had a black woman giving this story?
I mean, we talk about opioids. Why put all this attention on this?
Rena, in the last
because
year,
people started figuring out that the United States was exporting heroin out of
high schoolers. Went up 78%. You're not smoking, are you?
No.
No. Wait.
Excuse me.
I know. That's what live TV is all about. No, I know. It went up 78% in high schoolers, and it went up 48% in middle school.
Why is that vein popping out of his neck right there? Is anybody else catching that? What's going on here?
So that's an unbelievable leap.
That is huge.
And they're saying, wow, like where does it end? So you have so many people using it.
Did he just Nazi salute? Did he just reverse Nazi salute? I think he did, man. I think that's the mirror Nazi salute.
The wrong question here. But you know, all
right, that's enough of this. I don't want to see any more of that. I got one more story that is just sad as fuck. I'm not gonna run it. It's too. It's out of it was out of England. Oh, fuck it. Pregnant mother shot dead with a crossbow, but her unborn child survived. The only reason this even caught my eye was I wanted to try and read this guy's name. The suspect, Ramanad. Oh, shit. I haven't practiced this. Ramanaj Umathalagadon. Umathalagadu. That's I'm sorry. Umathalagadu. 50 is believed to be the victim's former partner. This woman's got like 4 kids by 4 different. She's having a bunch of anchor babies to bring. See, this is the. This bitch got what she deserved. Okay, I'm just going to stop right here because whatever. She's an invading forces deserve to get shot in the gut with a fucking crossbow. If you're like bringing in fucking purposefully making babies just to fucking usurp another government, fuck you. Okay. So this was in London, right? She was shot and killed. They did an emergency C-section, saved a baby. Her name was Sana Muhammad. She's 35 years old. She suffered an abdominal injury and was taken to the hospital where she later died. Then we get to the juicy parts, right? He was charged with murder and is in custody. Okay, her husband said he saw the suspect with the loaded crossbow. This fucking pussy, right? When he went to put a cardboard box in the shed in his home. He was going to shoot, so he ran in the house. So the guy led the dude to his wife. Instead of fighting the dude off, instead of trying to defend his fucking family, he instead let the dude in the fucking house to, led the dude there. So yeah. There you go, man. So, some guy has figured out the Muslim problem. You just, Actually, I think they've revised this story. I should have archived this. This was a longer story. I think someone else noticed the same thing I noticed, where they made mention of she had previous lovers and shit like that, like her kids. So this woman's 35, some guy, her former lover, 15 years older than her, right? We're used to that. Yep. Okay. That's that of that. I'm going to take a break now. Now we figured out the beginning path. Okay. What'd Victor say? He hired the guy to kill his wife? Possibly. Possibly, Eric. That's a good... Hey, Churchy McBiscuit. Just now seeing you in the chat, man. Good luck at your meeting, man. Don't fall asleep or nothing, man. Oh, yeah. Government counselors? Yeah. NGOs at the UN. NGOs run the world. Don't think your governments do. It's the non-government organizations. They're the ones who write legislation. They're the ones who write foreign policy. They're the ones who do all the fucking analysis. It's not... They get more our government gets more analysis that makes its way into policies from NGOs than they do their own intelligence. Yep. Victor says it's so interconnected and cross-motivated against itself that you can't pull in one part of the string without having another part of the conspiracy start form in that sense. Yeah, it's like the Gordian knot is what we've become. That's how convoluted and how corrupted and entangled and intertwined that the corruption within governments has become at all levels. Walk out your fucking front door. It's right there in your backyard, okay? It's a good point, Victor. You only have the information that you can actually look at. So if it's out there, how do you even trust it? And that you know that the person who published it also has internet, right? Oh, we're talking about the black community? Yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah. Okay. What's Victor saying? Okay. No, it said, and then don't want to ban the third-party technique of flavor in your cigarettes menthol, so somehow we'll have to ban food coloring or food additives. Victor also says it's a really hard problem to crack because the entire, like how industry, I'm guessing he's on voice to chat, right? Talk to text. Industry, private individuals, and people with agendas just all want various. Yeah, that's what it is. So we're a government run by agendas. Yep. It's the Gordian knot. We gotta cut the knot loose, folks. Gotta cut the knot loose. So let's get this bitch off the screen, man. I'm done with them. So we're going to change course here now, because we do have leftover milk gone bad, and I know you motherfuckers love that shit, right? So let me get this set up. Give me a few minutes. We're going to actually go to. I want to go here from the Anani wife. I don't know how much you guys actually watched her videos and shit, but where is it? It might have been actually, you know what? I think it was in, was it in general? Nope. Oh, that's Wushu. Wouldn't be in there. Maybe it's in Anons. I think it's in Anons. You know what? Fuck it. Man, I could swear that he sent it to me. He's always like pulling this fucking shit though. Drive me crazy, man. Drive me crazy. Where'd I lose it? I lost it. I just wanted to finish this joint. Listen to my nanny wife for a little bit. Alright. Can't find it in Discord. It's no sweat. There's our girl. A video. Find us a video. Oh shit, man. See, I should have had this. I should have had this ready.
Smile, some people call it rhythm and soul. I could never get enough of this kind of stuff, cause I think they call it rock and roll. I said roll. Come on everybody, cause we're down with the rock and roll. Are you with me? Can you feel it in your soul? I can feel it in my soul. We got the rock and roll. Said it was a crime when you wanna dance the night away. We were young, having fun, we were rebels on the run. Rock and roll was here to stay. I remember when the king, he would sing, he would bring it all back to me. The rhythm and the blue suede shoes, and the Memphis, Tennessee. And I said, roll. Come on everybody, cause we're down with the rock and roll. Made me smile, some people called it rhythm and soul. I could never get enough of this kind of stuff, cause I think they call it rock and roll. I said roll. Come on everybody, cause we're down with the rock and roll. Are you with me? desert night away. We were young, having fun, we were rebels on the run. Rock and roll was here to stay. I remember when the king, he would sing, he would bring it all back to me. The rhythm and the blues, the blue suede shoes, and the Memphis, Tennessee. And I said, roll, come on everybody, 'cause we're down with the rock and roll.
Sorry, I'm fucking stupid. Let's try this again. I had to copy the link address, not the fucking image, man. Durr. All right. Let's hear from my nanny wife, man, just 'cause I miss her voice. Okay, I'm gonna shut up now.
We would like to say thank you for your daily. We are anonymous. Welcome to the truth. Sorry for my bad English, family. Forgive me when I make mistakes. So, let's go. Dear brothers and sisters, first of all, we would like to say thank you for your daily work. Every day, every hour, every minute, until distressed. You give people knowledge. Thank you so much. Knowledge is power, and we would like to say thank you, our viewers, who strive for knowledge. But no matter how much knowledge we have, without solutions, the best knowledge is of no use. Many people don't use Facebook or YouTube or any other source of information other than TV. We have to reach these people. We have a mission. Love our next. Love your neighbor. Love your city, love your country, and love the rest of the world, as if all this belongs to you. Maybe you ask why? Well, the answer is easy. It belongs to you. We just have to get it back from the banks and
Hey,
the
Jack,
government.
milk and cookies to you,
We
motherfucker.
need every one of you. Everyone can help. Take a piece of paper and write about what the government is doing to the people. For example, about food, water, the criminal financial system, the refugee crisis, about the EU or NATO, whatever you want. Then you write your Facebook account, your YouTube account, or other sources if you have. Maybe you can have a meeting place in front of a town hall, coffee hall, or whatever you want. Once a month or so often as you have time and desire. Then you can see the success of your flyer. If all information is written, then copy this 1,000 or 100 times and start spreading the flyer in the mailboxes until every citizen's or mailbox in your city has been one, so we can reach all citizens who have no internet. But don't forget our creed, our codex. We don't collect donuts for ourselves, not for profit ourselves. We are not an organization. You are responsible for your flyer. You are anonymous. I am anonymous. We are anonymous. OP Flyer engaged. We wish you success, and the next 5th November, the streets will be full of people side by side with us and stand with us for the truth. Share this video and let the world know who we are. We are anonymous. We are Legion. Expect us.
Eric, that's actually, she was from the very start of the show. This was my, a lot of people know me from before YouTube, know me from Anonymous. They know me, I call it my rabbit hole friends. We were both part of the collective. She was my Anani wife, and she's done since passed. She lived in Northwest Germany. She was a German, and yeah, we all loved the shit out of her. So that's just, she apologized. That's why she's apologizing at the beginning for fucking English. It's just, but her English was great. Her English was fucking was really great. Yeah, like in conversation, she's there reading and she's just trying to make it sound like, you know, perfect for the video and shit. But the video that says for ABC that I've been playing before the intro, that's who that was for. P Dub and I both of us cried for 3 days straight, like quite literally cried for 3 days straight, and yeah, just missed the fuck out of her. I'm gonna go grab some more coffee. We're gonna watch one more of her videos here. Where was it? Oh, god damn it. I'm just missing the fuck out of her today. That's all. Sorry. Figured if I was, maybe like someone else in the crowd was too. There we go. Alright. I'll be back. Alright. Alright, we're good. Let's get back to the... Whoops. Hey. We got dating married women. We'll hit that up sometime, man. That's not going to be today, though. Yeah, don't worry, man. I'm not closing out the show. I'm just getting this set up for when we do, because I used that window. Anyway, let's get back to having some fun. Bam! Smash or pass? What'd this bitch do, man? Time for some more Milk's Gone Bad. Go ahead and lay down that line. Okay, let me catch up with the chat. Eric says, sorry to hear that. Yeah, me too. Ryan says, yeah, she was 3. May I ask what happened to her? She fell ill, and from the time that she went to the hospital, it took 3 months, and that's all that needs to be said. She just fell ill, and it took her very quickly. The ironic thing is she had saved people's lives by catching their shit early, and it's just a cruel irony of life. And then it's almost that Darth Plagueis story where he could save other people but couldn't save themselves, and she did. She saved a lot of fucking lives, and yeah. That was my German wife, man. If I could have made it to Germany, then I honestly believe that if I would have made it to Germany, if I'd have just made one trip to Germany, then that would have been my wife, like IRL. Just I would have just, yeah, loved the fuck out of her, and and the thing is it's one of those things where. She was really used to me. She was used to not talking to me for a while, or we could be away from, because we both, we live thousands of miles apart. We're both very involved with what we did, and she never came off that she was sick. She never, she just kept plugging away, and so. All right, Churchy says smash. ABC, we love you. We love you, sweetheart. We miss the fuck out of you. Yeah, super talented girl. Yep. All right. This is a buttermilk here. This here. I'm gonna start you guys off with an easy one. Oh, I guess I could put up our Milk's Gone Bad. Oh, you know what? I think I had a window specifically designed for this. We'll just keep using this one though. All right. Milk's Gone Bad, folks. Churchy says smash and shoplifting. Yes, this is a singular charge. So, singular charge, just a buttermilk. So, I never. I don't know that I've ever started off with a felony. I always like to warm you guys up first. So, you know why? Because I'm not a. I hadn't busted out the Jew bell yet. You know what's funny about that bell that you like everyone's got, that's like the new gimmick and shit, and probably kind of gave me that I'm fucking like hopping on board with that. But my bell is literally, it's my, because I'm Buddhist, and it's my, we Buddhists will carry around a bell. There's always a bell around a Buddhist, and then it's called their mindfulness bell. and it's like it's a Buddha. The handle of it is literally a Buddha with his hand straight up in the pushing sky form, which is you got your arms straight up above you with your palms up, fingers together, thumbs against your side, palms up, middle fingers pointing towards each other on the inside. So, smash and trespassing. Ryan said that means he's starting with a felony next time. You've watched my show a lot, huh? It used to be the inappropriate bell on Opie and Andy. Oh, is that what that comes from? Everything gets stolen from Opie and Andy. Like, Opie and Andy is like what fucking The Simpsons is to like cartoons. Opie and Andy is to YouTube, right? Like Opie and Andy already did it first. Oh shit. Hey, let me fix this window so we can see Take Back Europe a little better. damn it. There we go. Yeah, that's good. I can live with that. Take back Europe, folks. You can make white babies with this one. Erickson, pretty much. All right, Erickson, what do you say, man? Smash or pass? And what do you think this bitch did, man? Let's get some guesstimations in the chat. Remember, all these women are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law, and these are I'm only going by the charges, not by their convictions. So, you know, in light of what you think she's be charged with, would you smash? Yeah, Worski literally stole Jim Norton's entire shtick. That's true. And pass. Eric Fromm says pass. She stole a car. Dude, that's a felony in every fucking state, dude. Way overboard. That is not buttermilk. See, buttermilk is just, you know, she's a good girl, but her milk went bad one night, you know, and she's take her back to the kitchen. She'll be just fine. You know, and as the milk starts to sour, then you get towards your felonies, you know. And then you get to like where it's curdled, and that's a pretty serious fucking felony. And if it's cheese, man, if it's just gone straight to cheese, then, you know, bitch ain't coming back for a long. She believes in long-term commitments. Oh, you heard felony before. Oh, no. We're just talking about like how I'd never start with a felony. And Ryan was saying, well, that means next time's a felony start. But yeah. Who else we got in the chat? Who's still with us? She stole a cell phone from McDonald's. All right. So we'll go theft. All right. So theft. We got theft. We got shoplifting. So those two will be scored by semantics. And we got trespassing. Yeah, she kind of looks like a trespasser, man. Like that kind of stocky ass bitch. And they didn't give her for stalking. They just got her for trespassing, right? I guess they work up that shit, so by the time they get to stalking, they got this like huge case built kind of thing. I could see that, man. I could see that. She looks pretty clean, man. She looks like her clean white girl. She looks, yeah. Let's see. What does it say here, though? What have I got? Oh, man. How about that shit? What's this? CHAQ is the. I had this highlighted and then I lost it. Okay. I'm about to lay the line down. Anyone who's still with us wants some late submissions? It's now or never. Points are going on the board, and I'm taking 2 for DUI. This girl committed DUI, man. She was driving under the influence. All right. We'll try another one. Let's go ahead and try another one. It's 2 points to me, man. My 2 points. I think I won last time too, man. We need to start getting some ladies back into the show, man, because they're the ones who really. Serving vanilla ice cream on an apple pie. That's a crime. Some cities believe it or not. No shit. A la mode is fucking a la criminal, huh? Just on apple pie, though, right? I wonder why that is. That's Big Apples. That must be one of them Big Apple agendas, right? Necrophilia is only a misdemeanor. Oh shit! Really? I'll keep that in mind, man. We haven't come across a necrophilia. I don't think. You know what? No, actually, I think we did, and I think they charged her with a felony. I forget what the Miss Forehead pass. Yeah, I pass. Technically, yeah, that's a 5. Yeah, she's kind of goofy looking, man. There's someone out there would think she's cute, I'm sure, but you know, but I got to pass on that one, man. This again is a this is a buttermilk though, man. So yeah, she got the Asian eye fold. Yeah. Yep. Yep. She also got that kind of chunky nose, man. I think it's the nose I can't get past. I'm not really big into Asians, though, man. This one was for Jack, but I think he went back to work. And she's one of those blonde chicks that bleached her hair even blonder. You can tell by the roots. And the eyebrows are the same colors as the roots, right? So she was just, this dumb bitch was not blonde enough. And she stuck a piece of metal through her lip. But she's got totally, like, is anybody else getting that she's not fucking sorry one bit vibe out of her? She is not sorry one fucking bit. There's some more City Girl, folks. City Girl for our listening pleasure. This is our debut for City Girl, man. I guess I should put that in the description, right? Give me a second. I am going to go find City Girl real quick. Someone needs to tell that girl to get herself a custom URL, though. She stole hair bleach. That'd be shoplifting. Pass and property damage, says Victor Rand. Oh, Victor and Patrice. Where was you guys at the beginning, man? Did you take off on our Anani videos, man? I bet you did. Here, I'll let you see what you missed out on, man. That City Girl that I just dumped into the chat. Everyone go sub to her, man. I've been digging on her shit, man. This was our first girl here. She was a DUI, for those of you who missed out. Stealing money from the cash register at work, says Patrice. And I'm assuming Patrice would pass. Yeah, that does look like, she does look like that kind of fucking bitch, doesn't she? Like she got fired from a gas station. I bet it was like a gas station job too or some shit, man. I think I'm going to bet I'm going to take so many points today. Ryan said pass all day, and I don't want her in my house. Hard pass on this one. Yeah, see? Yeah, see? Patrice was my first live stream. For anyone who doesn't know, that's my oldest viewer, man. my oldest interactor on live streams, man. She helps me name my wolves. My wolf cubs. You know what? I'm going to be starting I'm going to be resetting that and restarting a new Survivor on that game sometime. I keep talking about it. But I'll do a live stream and we'll create. I'll let you help me create my new character for Ark. How's that? Maybe we'll do that after the show. Play some Ark. Yeah, I let my kid play my player in Ark, and now I don't know where anything is. Like, half the resources are all fucked up. He's done a pretty good job of taking care of my shit, but yeah, after the show, I think I'm going to do a gaming stream after this and then play some Ark, because I just fucking need to relax today or something. I don't know. Don't know, man. I got to start tutoring a kid today. Hopefully, I think we start today. I don't know. Sooner the better always. Like, look, parents out there, let me tell you, someone who's tutored a lot of people. I was a math tutor through college and shit. The minute you think that your kid needs help or that you need help as a student, go get some fucking help. There are people out there. Tutors love helping people. They don't ever get paid, and so it's always something like, it's just something I love to do. I love to watch someone like figure this shit out. And word, you know, if you just know from our salute, wordplay loves math because it makes stupid people cry. So Ryan says, man, I can't tell. She seems like a violent offender, but it's buttermilk. Well, you know, you can be a buttermilk violence. You know, there is plenty of buttermilk violence charges out there. So, you know, don't sell yourself short, man. Just, you got to go with your gut. That's what we've learned in this, right? Yeah, Ryan used to be a Spanish tutor. So you get, Ryan can probably confirm, would most likely confirm what I just said then. That's just, no tutor does tutoring because it's something that they don't love to do. Eric says he was never good at math. Yeah, when I was in college, I studied geophysics. There was a math minor, automatic, that just went with that. And I was doing so much calculus that I started dreaming in vector calculus, and it really freaked me out. In the dream, I was looking at a fish tank, and I could see the equations for the curl of the water coming out of the water jets and the filtration pumps and like the fish and everything. It was really freaked me out waking up. It took me a long time to get used to, and I still dream in that. Everyone, not nearly as much as I did then, because then I was doing like serious fucking math. Like geophysics is astrophysics inside the solar system. It's basically, whereas astrophysics deals with a lot. There's really a lot of statistics, a lot of, you know, that's really weird, what you consider your weirder physics involved in that. Everything's Newtonian. There's really calculus is great, dude. Calculus, like once you learn calculus, you see the world in a whole. Okay, this is it. This is what calculus is. Okay, with algebra, and you know, we call it kiddie physics. If you take the 100 level instead of the 150 level, that course through, if you're taking physics in college, you get the algebraic physics. And what algebra will do was algebra will tell you some data point for a certain point in time. Whereas calculus will give you the range of data points throughout the entirety of it. One way to think about how calculus, you know, how this works is, if you know, I like to make this example of the position. You know, position is a single D equation, right? And then the derivative of that, okay, is your velocity, a change. You know, you have a change in distance over a change in time, okay? So it'd be, you know, dx over. Hey, there's Daly. There's my best friend. How you doing, buddy? I'm gonna be over at your old house tonight. I gotta hang out with Jack while little Jackie goes to dance. So looking forward to hanging out in your old kitchen, man. Oh yeah, Ryan. So I bet the same way. Yeah. Yeah, I've done that with German, like back when I was studying German. I can't think of German shit, but then, like, when I started talking to ABC and we started having conversations, I started dreaming, like, it'd be weird, too, because, like, my dreams in German were only as good as my German was in real life, so it was real choppy and shit, and I was real confused. Daly says, pass, that bitch done frauded 4 guys out of child support checks. Yeah. For the same kid. Oh, yeah. So anyway, I was getting back on calculus, what calculus is. And calculus really looks at those relationships in its entirety. So a change in velocity over a change in time, okay? So then we had dx over, and we'll say just on a single line. So you had a dx over dt, right? Now we have dx or dv, a change in velocity over change in time. That's your acceleration, and that you can solve that and run right through calculus and find all of your possibilities for that. A change in velocity over a change in time, and that's when you're already changing speed and you're already speeding up, but then you press down the gas even harder and it jerks you back. That's literally called the jerk. The jerk is a change, and then that's the 4th derivative of that. And a lot of times in nature, and a lot of times in, like, especially in the Newtonian mechanics and stuff, you'll see there are 4 different phases of change like that, and you really start looking at the world in a different way when you see that relationship. Churchy says he studied fluid dynamics. Yeah, fluid dynamics. We get that in geophysics. It's groundwater hydrology. You get a lot of that shit. And nuclear physics. Yeah, I remember you talking about that in college just for fun. Yeah, got highest marks and all this. Now, which nuclear physics was it? Because there's again, with physics, they always have physics for the Bachelor of Arts and for the as an elective, and then there's the actual nuclear physics classes, which is like a 400 level, and you've had to have taken a bunch of physics up to that point. I'm wanting to say that nuclear physics, like when you got to that, you had to have already had electrodynamics, and you had to have already had thermodynamics to even be considered for that class. I want to say there were 6 of us in that class. Daly said he studied salmon fishing, right? Eric Fromm says, the jerk, I was a poor black child. Bachelor of Science, not bullshit. Yeah. So, yeah, there's always like 2 different levels that you get to take that. So, if you can do quantum mechanics, that's the nuclear physics I'm talking about. And there's also the nuclear physics where you just read about the physics and shit. I meant to ask you that about like the in-depthness of it, because there's questions I have. Because I'm kind of behind on my shit, on my nuclear physics, actually. I haven't done any physics reading in quite a few years. Specialized class, 400 level. 4,000, yeah. Chemistry classification regarding the chemistry and physics of nuclear weapons. Oh, okay. Sweet. Yeah. So it was the science side of it. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Yeah, it's funny because when we had that conversation about that, we were watching a James Bond movie, and I gave like the dummy class version of it, of the difference between an atom bomb and a nuclear bomb, and Churchy McBiscuit like really went into like, you know, what the hell, like, yeah. That gave me a brainer over here. I was like, yeah, my man. Churchy McBiscuit's a smart cookie, yo. All right. I'm going to go ahead and lay down the line because I do believe everyone's got there and we're getting off track here. Did anybody have, you know what, I got to see if, because he was kind of bouncing around. Ryan, did you go with your, I'm going to go ahead and let Ryan, and Ryan only go ahead and make his clarification of what his charge is. Because he just said he didn't want her in his house. So Ryan, what do you think it is? And then I'm going to tell you all. Everyone else's answers is already locked in though. No backsies. Nukes are a family business. Ah. That makes sense. Oh, you said battery? Then Ryan gets 3 points because that's close enough for me. She got fighting. This bitch was fighting. And like once you learn that, then that's all you can see is like, yeah, I'll bet this is a fucking, like, this is a cunt, man. Like, that just likes to go off and hit motherfuckers when she doesn't like her shit. Yeah. And I'm going to assume that she fucking won this fight handedly because there's not one scratch on her fucking face. So 3 points to Ryan. Score is 2-3. I got 2. Ryan's got 3. Churchy yellow cake McBiscuits. All right. Let me line up the next one. This next one has 2 charges. One of them's kind of a goofy charger. They're kind of related. I don't understand why there's not a 3rd charge to this. But like, I see these 2 charges, and you would think that there would be a 3rd charge that goes with it. And I don't know why I keep picking blondes, because I'm not even going to order on my list. Just because I just not. I'm all over the fucking place. All right, here's another girl's. Now this one here is literally, this is the one I'd make the white babies with out of. I don't know, man. Yeah. This is my white baby maker coming up so far, man. I'm gonna lay down a new line so we can get a fresh start. Okay. Churchy's part of the military-industrial complex. Confirmed, man. He's there planting a word, huh? That's how they keep finding all my secrets. Well played, Ryan. Well played, man. See. Yeah, this is blonde hair, green eyes. This is Aryan straight up, man. Fucking some German. Some straight up fucking German right there, man. Smash, says Victor Rand. Didn't do nothing. He runs numbers so he's into gambling. He's a bookie for the health insurance companies, man. You evil motherfucker, man. Look at that. Who knew Churchy was the fucking evilest motherfucker I was here? Eric passes, really, man. Gee. Like, seriously, this girl's like Indiana White. Smash, possession with intent, and paraphernalia, says Daily Word. This is actually, I think we've only had this charge once. One of these charges we've only had once. The other charge, I've never heard it worded like this. I'd pretty much think it's one of those semantic things. It's just funny the way they word it. Thin bird vag lips. Oh, yeah. I feel you, man. She's a little birdie. Yeah, it's... Daly says wrong, man. Smash and sodomy. Oh, these are buttermilks, by the way. Buttermilks. I don't know if sodomy is a misdemeanor, but... Victor says he's not really a fan of the huge Babinga duck lips. Yeah. You gotta remember too that this is a mugshot, so she may be like maintaining that stiff upper lip, and that will make your upper lip look a little thinner. Yes, the top lip bothering you mostly? Okay, that's fair enough, man. I dig it, but you know, I'm a fucking weirdo, so. Like, she looks straight up librarian type to me, man. So, like, I can't help but the, you know, get that white baby feel with her. And some fuller eyebrows. Well, you know, if her eyebrows were thick and her lips were thin, would it look goofy? Like, I do appreciate the fact that she did not draw on eyebrows. See, I'm very much like that. That looks very primmed eyebrows. Like, you can guarantee she looks mean, says Ryan. You can pretty much guarantee that she plucks those motherfucking things. Yeah, but, you know, I like that maniacal stare. I told you, man, I love my German women's, man. Like, she'd make a fine Nazi. Let me, here, hold on. Hold on. Maybe I need to remind you about my waifus. My Reichfus. Where are you? Let's see what hot Nazi, what we got here. Man, I got a whole bunch of new hot Nazis last night, man. Like, I don't know, I was just in the mood. Oh, there's some Plague Doctor shit in there, too. No, I think it's on the flash drive. Yeah. This is. Here's my Reichfus. Where should I put the Reichfus? I'll put them over here with you guys. Pointing at. Well, then I can't read that shit at all. Okay, you're going back up here. There you go. Just a reminder to everyone. Word, Scorched. Morning to you. All right. Daily says that illegal soliciting of pamphlets and criminal trespassing. All right. I'll let you have that one, man. Not too much fuller, just a scotchy. Yeah, just ease up on the. I think really she just needs to ease up a little bit on the eyebrow waxing, because that does not look plucked. That looks very, very that looked like an expensive piece of work right there. And very clean white girl right here, though, man. What do you think, Scorched Hand? Smash or pass? And we got 2 charges here that are buttermilks. She probably got arrested protesting outside an infanticide operation. Yeah, that's a good story, man. Like, I think that, man. Let's move this over here. Now I really want to put them underneath my Abby. Yes, and this is something that, like, my Anani wife would not have approved of, my Reich Foods. Like, I guarantee you that. But given that, like, you know, my last strike that I just got, I got strike number, I guess that's 16, right? Last week for hate speech. They finally hit me for hate speech, man. That's beautiful right there. Then with the Take Back Europe, I think I'm going to run with that for a while. Ryan himself says reckless driving and speeding. We'll see my favorite. These are actually my Reich Foods. These are actually what I've got the film strip. Oh fuck, what's that called? The background, yeah, the background on your computer, your desktop. So these are what's on my desktop. So like when you walk in the living room and see the computer, it's just Nazi waifus on the fucking screens. Like, and anytime I'm over at a friend's house, I got the computer over. Like, I'll be playing video games with the kids, and if you know, if anyone's played on an emulator, like, it'll just be like a smaller window because those old Nintendo games, so it's like, you know, there'll be this little Nazi waifu hanging off the side of the video game, and this little 4-year-old playing fucking like old school Nintendo games. Yeah. I got hit for hate speech from my roasting with Jack Hand. It's now on BitChute. I guess I can look that up and link that. I should just throw that into the description full time. Just try and get some. I gotta start promoting my other shit, man. I've got a not VidMe. I had that before they shut down. A StreamMe account. I've got a DLive account. DLive kind of pissed me off though, man. I think they're going to go the censor route quicker than any of the other ones. And I've got a BitChute. I just don't ever use any of my alternative shit. I'm really just trying to wear out my welcome here at YouTube completely before I go ruin my reputation at another website. All right. I'm going to. Eric Foams, you said prostitution, but we need a second charge, man. We need 2 charges there. Churchy, did you lay down some? Oh, you laid down 1 charge. It was a sodomy. So you two, we need a second charge out of the 2 of you. Oh, Jano says that StreamMe's a sinking canoe. Yeah. Churchy says he supports StreamMe. Yeah. I'm going to go over, like, if it's a sinking canoe, then that just sounds right up my alley. Then they'll be desperate and let me do whatever the hell I want, right? But there's a good chance that this show will be moved, that all my shit will be moving to there. Will be moving to, I'll at some point, may only be on, actually broadcasting on YouTube, on other people's stuff, like with the Cringe Factory, something like that. I don't know. Okay, Eric Foams is suggesting that he and Churchy combine sodomy and prostitution, man. And I'd accept that, man. I accept it. You can't, no backsies, man. So it's got to be like sodomy and petty theft or sodomy and resisting arrest, Churchy. Sorry, man. But you know, we're men of our word around here. So, you know, you got to be careful what you say. No backsies. That's our only rule. That's my one rule about giving everyone a blue. Oh yeah. Patrice begs to differ with Jano and says StreamMe is growing, not sinking. Medicare is moving all of his streams to stream.me. Yep. I guess who else is too? There's a bunch of them, man. That's okay. Yeah, I'll let you combine your shit, man, and then we'll just disregard this. Cause all right, we're gonna go with that. Hey, Patrice, we got to get a smash or pass, and we got to get a couple charges out of you, and then I'm gonna lay down the line. Man, I want to go to Baltimore sometime and have dinner with Patrice. I'm serious about that. There's a, my dad was an administrator, and the pass and assault. We need two charges, sweetheart. But I want to actually go to the VA there. My dad was like an administrative manager there, or yeah, I don't know, whatever level that is. Like he was a department head for veterans hospitals, and. Possession and assault. Okay, laying down the line. Man, I can't believe you passed on that, Patrice. I thought to clean white girl like that would have been. All right. Underage drinking. This chick is not 21, so she's way too young for me. I would wish this upon Scorched Hand. How about that? Scorched Hand is my suggestion for you to make white babies with, not myself. Underage drinking, and the second charge. Churchy said, well, I'll get to Churchy, what Churchy said after this. The second charge was valid operator or chauffeur's license. So she did not have her chauffeur's license and was underage drinking, but she did not get a DUI. And that's why I was saying there was a charge missing there. Like, she's somebody's daughter. This right here is somebody's fucking daughter. Because no one gives a shit. Like a DUI will fuck your life up. It'll fuck your scholarships up. It'll fuck all kinds of shit up. Whereas underage drinking is very expungible. And same way with valid driver's license. That's no big fucking deal. That can be easily explained off and lied about, saying, "Oh, I let my license expire. Thought I had to renew it next year. I had to renew it this year." All right. Back to the StreamMe conversation. Churchy said Medicare is going to StreamMe, and so are a lot of others. Medicare is a potential 20,000 people who can push in that direction. Even if a fraction head over, it's still a win for StreamMe. Yes, it is, man. I support StreamMe, man. Has to update their archiving process. They lost a concert stream of mine that was 4.5 hours long. No shit. Well, it's a new, they're going to have those glitches. That sucks, really. But growing pains. I'm going to chalk that up to growing pains. Get your shit together, StreamMe. Come on now. We're trying to be supportive here. Don't be fucking our girl Patrice over, because you're encounter the word wrath. All right. On to our next one. The next one is a qualifier with buttermilk. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Yep. God, man, another blonde, man. Now, I'm going to pass on this one. This chick's doing nothing for me. Say, how are them lips for you, man? Are those lips better for you guys in the chat, man? See, because, like, she's just not doing it for me, man. While you guys are guessing, I'm going to make an adjustment, and I guess I should be advertising my Stream Me. And I would multicast at it, but I guess you gotta pay money for that fucking service. I ain't paying for fucking shit. Let's see how are we doing versus the Stream Me crowds. Right now, what they've got listed up, they got one guy's got like 47 viewers. I mean, we got 11 watching now. Oh, thanks for showing up, everybody. That puts us at even. We're third, man. We could have been third. Number 23 is just someone playing Medicare videos. So that's second. I actually think I do all right on streaming. I think we may go over there. And I want to go over there. I want to test their shit. I want to bring back, we'll bring back the milk and cookies. If I go to Stream Me, we're bringing back the milk and cookies. We're bringing back the assnicity. You bet your ass you guys are going to see a lot of fucking pasties of that cunt cow, Jukowski. So. Streaming on stream.me is really the same thing as YouTube, Eric. It's you just change your what is that thing? It's the stream key, right? Where it's sending to. And it's pretty simple, man. It's not. I actually kind of like it. It's a little more interactive, I think, on the chat side. I think you guys would like it too. Victor says it's too bad a network of stream sniping to use as a workaround to paying for restream. Oh, okay, that's what they're doing. Gotcha. NPC Anon 88's over there. I've seen him around before. Let me sign in here. There we go. One thing I do like about Stream Me is that they use custom URLs just automatically. You don't have to go through like YouTube and have 100 fucking subs to not have a retarded fucking URL, which is fucking retarded, YouTube. So I have one follower, and that's Victor Rand, man. So, Victor, appreciate you, bro. Patrice just followed. Word. Yeah, Churchy says he has a biscuit because he loves that you can load his custom emojis there. Yeah, I really like the way they got their shit set up. I really don't know why I'm not streaming there more. I think I'm just used to YouTube. YouTube's just got me brainwashed into using their product. All right. Back to, we got a pass from Victor. Said shoplifting. Public intox and pass, said Daily Word. And she was arrested for being haggard. Pass for haggardness. That's not a real charge. You can lay down a real charge if you want. Pot would smash, maybe, said Patrice. Wow. Yeah, we finally found one. Wait a minute. So you would smash that. But you pass on that. Well, of course, everyone passes. But you pass on that. Okay. All right. Yeah, she does seem kind of like this girl. Seems a lot more like girl next door. Like you'd actually approachable. This bitch here is not approachable, man. You can only approach her at the fucking at a country club. But this girl here, man, she's she's an everyday girl, man. You see her at concerts and shit, man. Like, yeah. Churchy says pass. She looks like she's been crying, shoplifting. Well, the crying makes the blowjobs sexier. Right? I mean, am I wrong, man? Like, if the chick's giving you a blowjob, starts tearing up, that means she's putting the work in, man. Like, that's not necessarily a bad thing. That's just I think Churchy needs a better blowjob, man. For those of you ladies that are listening, help a nigger out, man. Show him the way. All right, who else we got? Has everyone got theirs? It seems like everyone's got theirs now. I'm trying to think who. Is Ryan still with us? I think Ryan's the only one I haven't heard from. I have to call him out. Did Victor lay down a... Oh, yeah. He said shoplifting. Yeah. Ryan was with us. I think we lost a viewer. I think I happened to notice that. That's why I don't pay attention to that. Honestly, I very rarely. Oh, Pass got his hands full. Okay, that's cool, man. That's cool. I ain't kicking you in the balls or nothing. I know you're getting ready for work and shit. And you're probably making your breakfast. Since it's all like 8:30 in the morning over there. All right, let's go. Let us go. It's laying down the line. Someone's got a winner. Who's the winner? Who gets their 4 points because there was? And it is Patrice, man. It was marijuana, man. That's why she looks like she's been crying. She's just been smoking good weed, man. So she will get you high. And that's her. This is bullshit look, man. See? This is bullshit. So half of the states she wouldn't even be getting arrested in, man. The fuck. All right. We did that one. We'll go to the next one's going to be complicated. Again, it's a buttermilk. We've been pretty much sticking to buttermilks. And blondes. Whoa. Weird. Yeah, and I pass on this one, man. I don't know, man. She's kind of in a fucked up situation. She's not looking right. She's not a replicant because she doesn't have a serial number in her eyeball. So, daily words said honk. Now Patrice's angle makes sense. Yeah, right. Deadhead. She knows her own people. Yeah. So the score is 3-4-2. Patrice is in the lead. Patrice says pass DUI. There are 3 charges here. 3 charges here. 2 of them are qualifiers, man. So you get two more charges there. Oh, hey, time for a new song. Oh, possession and intent. Churchy says domestic violence, assault, and resisting arrest. Now, he did not say whether or not he passed. He just said that this bitch doesn't break up well. Worst reaction to wet towels on the bed ever, right? So if it was domestic violence, Churchy. Oh shit. Daly said he'd smash. Yeah, this looks like Daly's type of girl, man. At least from our growing upbringings. Oh, Churchy said smash. He doesn't give a shit that she's violent. She's a domestic abuser, and that she's resists. She's a resistor and a domestic violator. But he said he had to smash it anyway. She has a Snuggie on. She's a new stripper on meth. That's funny. Beat it, baby. I bet she makes a good sandwich. I'll give her that. Alrighty. So we already know we're not looking for him. Who else we gotta wait on? Victor and Eric, if they're still with us. I don't know why, but it suddenly got colder in here. Eric says, resisting arrest. 3 charges. 3 charges, buddy. Daly said smash, drunken disorderly possession of herbs, and fleeing. Churchy said smash, yeah. Eric said loitering was the other one. She's not a sandwich maker, you don't think? Patrice doesn't think she's a sandwich maker. She says she's been babied and has no idea how to get a real job, man. Oh, and Eric said drunk in public. These everyone but Victor, man. Victor, if you're out there, I'm setting the line up, so I'm going to take a sip of my coffee. And I'm going to lay down the line. Of course, he's going to throw his shit down as soon as I hit this line, so. Here we go, let's hit it. Alrighty, our 3 charges were, I'm going to get 2 points on one of them. It was possession of paraphernalia. I guess I could have told you guys these had qualifiers. The other one was marijuana's. Now, someone said possession. And intent. I think we had 2 possessions, right? So you kids get points on that, man. I'm going to take the 2 points for the driving a license while suspended or revoked, though. I'm going to take those 2 points outright. So there you go, man. That's a good girl, man. She's just high. She's smoking some weeds. You know, she brought her own bong and her weed. Yeah, I think Patrice, you've got 6 points now. Is that right? I think Patrice is in the lead, man. She's not good. Oh, shit. Well, Patrice is in the lead. Okay, I'm going to give everyone a chance. Let's give one more up, and then I'm going to call the show. I think we already did her. Let me put her up and see if we did her. I bet it's another blonde. No. That's not her. We'll save her for. See who this is. It's just going to be a simple one. Actually, we can go with another. It's complicated. I think. Let me see if I got any good. It's complicated. Oh. This one's complicated. This one is cheese. Matter of fact, I do believe I have to open this one and get the image from someplace else. I mean, nope, we're good. Okay, this one's going to be complex. There's going to be 6 points out on this one. I do believe one of these charges we've never seen yet. This is at the very least curdled. I would call it just cheese, okay? So we're going to have one brunette and she's going to be the smash or pass, guys. I would smash it all day long. Zoom that up. There we go. The number of charges is 2. It's 2. Daily Word said, give me my points. Now I'm going to lay the line down, so nothing's going to be official till now. Okay, here we go. There's a cop flashing his wang off stage. That thing with the short hairs, yeah, that was, I didn't mean to pop that one up there. I don't even know why that one's, I'm going to delete that one out because she's not hot enough. Like, you know, she's fucking ugly. And it defeats the purpose. Everyone thinks she did some fucking bad shit. We're looking at chicks that we wouldn't, you know, gotta get past the idea that the chick's hot because it's a woman, that they don't do fucked up shit and aren't criminally negligent. But I would smash this just completely. Like, just crush it. Two charges. Churchy says smash, assault with a deadly weapon, and armed robbery. Whew. She's a ride or die bitch is what he's saying, man. And she doesn't bluff. What do you think she was armed with, Churchy? What do you think her weapon of choice was? Victor says pass. And say some form of sexual misconduct. There's 2 different charges, dude. 2 different charges. So felony sexual misconduct. And I'm not like freaking out completely, so I'll say this: it's not kid fucking, okay? I'm just going to throw that one out there. It's not kid fucking. To my knowledge, no children were involved in this. What did I do to make that bigger? I think I'd done that. That's what I'd done. I gotta remember that. Daly says conspiracy to commit murder and attempted insurance fraud. You think attempted insurance fraud and conspiracy to commit murder is straight to cheese, huh? Alright, man. Church said probably a knife or another stabbing weapon, yeah. She does look Hispanic. Slightly Latino. Actually, if I had to play ethnicity, I'd probably guess like Portuguese. Patrice said pass, armed robbery and attempted murder. She's got cheesed on armed robbery and attempted murder, says Patrice Ripley. Daly, oh, I see, Daly. See, that's why I like to try and imagine like the scenarios that would fit what you guys like come up with, you know, and like try and like so she iced the motherfucker to get that insurance, that life insurance money. Yeah. See, now that makes sense. Yeah, that's straight to cheese right there, man. Probably held up a gas station or a liquor store. There you go. If I was going to go gas station or liquor store on this chick, I would guess liquor store. Yeah. I mean, liquor store robbers, are they a step up in class from, like, how's that go? Is a gas station robber lower class than a liquor store robber? Because whichever one's the upper class from that one, that's the one I think she'd do. I think that'd be your liquor store. I think Eric's the last one that was making guesses. I think I'm going to take the run-in on this one, though, man. You guys aren't cheesy enough. Daly says, how come you never hear of anyone attempting armed robbery at a gun store? Right? Yeah, I would think that, like, if you were going to rob a gun store, you just have to go in and shoot the guy. Just right off the bat. You know, see what would let's plan a felony here. I guess if I were going to rob a gun store, you'd have to send someone in early with because you know there's someone in the back too, man, right? That you're not going to see. They've always got some fucking dudes hanging out in the back, just pressing rounds. So you definitely need to send someone in with a cell phone to scope out the place, let you know how many people's in there and shit, and get the shebang going. You know, like then the armed robber goes, oh, that's an after hours job. Well, then that would be armed burglary and not robbery. See, armed robbery is you got people there, right? Isn't that the difference between robbery and burglary? Is the threat to people, whereas burglarizing just means that you're just like breaking into their shit and stealing their shit, whereas robbery is you're like holding someone at 7-Eleven basement, liquor store finished basement. Robbery at the ATM stairway at the bank first floor. That is very specific of you, Patrice. Yeah. Yeah, and I think that's what makes aggravated burglary, you know, because you can break into a place and if there's someone there, then that's aggravated. Or if someone shows up or there's a risk of someone being there, then that's aggravated. I believe that's the specifications on that, at least in the state of Ohio. That's the difference between burglary and aggravated burglary, is the involvement of a human victim being there. Yeah. Daly said that Patrice has inside info on this chick. She was like, I remember this shit happened down the street last year. I remember this bitch. Her and that fucked up right eyebrow. Alright. I'm laying down the line. I don't think I think Eric's too busy fapping to this chick to. He's gonna put it, then do nothings. Alrighty. Alright, try and imagine this scenario. So we got murder, not attempted murder, murder. Okay, now someone said attempted murder or conspiracy to commit murder, and whoever gets that, I'm gonna go ahead and give the point to. See, what's in you, like, followed up with your story was that she actually iced the motherfucker. Which would be to actually commit murder, man. You're like kind of, oh, there you go. I'm trying to figure out how to use Google Hangouts so I have a mic on streams. Oh, yeah. Do you have Discord, Eric? Or I don't ever see you in Discord or whatever. My email is bubonicforyou@gmail.com. Send me an email. And then if I have your... I can send you a friends link. Okay, if you got a Discord, let me throw the Discord, word without a Discord. And are you in our Discord? Not seeing you in our Discord. So let me go ahead and let me set this up. I'm going to throw this in the description so you can take the link from there. So give me a second and I'll hop this. It's a word without N is what our Discord is. God, I fucking hate the description box in the dashboard. How it's so fucking tiny, like you can see 3 lines at a time. If you don't like find the 5 pixels that you can actually grab to extend that shit. Whoops. Everyone throw up a word to Shadowcat for the work he's done in our Discord. He's the one who set all that up. And, hey, there's Pinky. Morning, Pinky. I gotta say, Pinky, I'm really kind of disappointed because, like, I actually woke up in time. I got like fucking shit sleep last night. I was like, just, yeah, I'm not going to cry baby about my life. But anyway, and saw your Discord message, like, and it really made me smile. I appreciate that, man. Yeah. I know, like, you know, I must feel like you know, that asshole, he always ignores us, always send him invites and to fucking and Rabbit, and he never shows up. But I can't tell you how much that shit means to me, really. All right, I threw it in the description. That really does, like, you know. One thing about doing what I do is that you know, and I've said this recently, I think to Kayla and some others, is that I really feel alone in the world in the fight that I fight. It makes you feel very alone and isolated, and that means the fucking world to me. Like, you guys showed up at the stream. I was talking to, I can't remember who it was. Might have been Social Rec they was talking to. Was talking about like our shows and like what our expectations are. And you know, I was saying I couldn't be happier with the fact that I've got, you know, like I've got 10 or 11 people that show up for my show, and that's you know, I call you guys diehard fans or whatever. You know, it's like, you know, that's the, you know, and that's really what the show's about. It always was about, like, the crazies in my head that I call live chat. Aw, Pinky says, you know I love you, baby boo. Thanks. I love you too, Pinky. Thanks. What was we, oh, Discord. Let me throw that in here. So, there you go, Eric. Oh, I guess I already did post that up. Yeah, so Eric just, Eric says, I just want to have fun and make fun of stuff. Yeah, me too, I know. Alright, I'm going to give Pinky a chance. Smash or pass on this. This is cheese, man. What do you think this bitch did? Or did I already tell you guys what she did? I told you one of them, right? Right? The one charge, yeah, it was murder. The second charge was dismemberment of a fucking body. This bitch not only killed some fucking motherfucker, she chopped him the fuck up, man. First charge, yeah, first charge was murder. Second charge was dismemberment of a body, man. Patrice says, no inside info. Hubby is a lawyer that defends newly arrested people in front of a bail commissioner. Yeah, Google Hangouts I really don't like either, Eric. It tends to be very glitchy as far as audio and shit goes. I don't use my camera a whole lot. I think there's actually a whole, like, 2 or 3 people in the last 3 years I've actually video chatted with, where I just let my camera pop up. Chop chop. Bonesaw McGee. Yeah, it's I would consider that straight to cheese there, man. That's straight to cheese. Holy fuck. Nice. Oh, sorry, I had to answer a message. Churchy says, why am I not surprised? Psycho looking Latino with a brow scar? Yeah. Right? That cheese is not good. You know, that's my favorite recipe. That maybe my favorite recipe that I've made. It's probably the one I've made the most of. And I think I've actually made it for Daily Word and his family, and I call it Damn Gouda chicken. And it's a stuffed cheese, and I make not only do I use Gouda, smoked Gouda, and the stuffing for the chicken, I also make a sauce with it, and it is fucking fantastic. Yeah. Discord would actually be a much easier way to use. You'll have to use it, link it through with your voice meter. So pop it up on your voice meter, and that should work much better. But yeah. Churchy says, somewhat, Pinky. Still needs a lot of work, but I have a 4-day weekend. Oh, what'd I miss? Oh, did you get your new thing streamlined? Oh, I don't know what they're talking about. Daly said, and that was just her 3rd day here after splitting off from the invasion caravan, right? Right. Daly said that chicken was awesome too. Yeah, I have made that chicken for governors. I've made it for foreign delegates. I've made it for celebrities. Before I went to college, back to college, I was the banquet chef at a nice. There was a 3-star hotel, very nice hotel, and we basically, the hotel. It was almost like it was weird because it was kind of like in the middle of the nowhere, right outside of the city that I lived in. The city was like, I think 50,000, 45,000, something like that. Work stuff, bubonic, building automated assignments. Oh, okay. All right, cool. Oh, Pinky's got a new song going up today. You not put it up yet? Once you upload it, you got it already to upload, and then we can premiere it. I was about to sign off, but I'll wait a few minutes, man. I'll talk some more dumb bullshit about my life before I ruined it by boring the dopeness, boo. Yeah, it is chicken stuffed with. It's all about. I'm all about the process. Okay, I am not one of these chefs that memorizes. Oh, there's Ryan. Yeah, I don't memorize recipes. I actually wanted to I didn't really want to be a chef. What it was I did, like, I don't know, it was between, I went to college, went to the Marine Corps, went back to college after the Marine Corps, like with my head all fucked up. It was a really bad idea. And so cooking was what I did until I decided what I want to do with my life, which was basically ruin my life. Oh, damn, it's going to be another hour. And so before I ruined my life, I was a pretty successful chef. I'm a damn good cook. I would, like, a lot of people say, oh, I'm a good cook. No, I am a damn good cook. I am fucking damn good. I haven't cooked professionally in years. I usually do a couple banquets a year. I was a banquet chef for this hotel. This hotel catered. The only reason this hotel was even built was to cater to the pharmaceutical and insurance companies, which are all within the same block of one another, right down the street from us. And we held their off-site meetings that they didn't want on their books, and we held that whenever they had business people coming in, so it's all kinds of government people coming in, all kinds of shit. And this hotel was basically where the shit really went down at. We also did weddings. We had the ballroom. My ballroom there was, if you've ever seen those, like how they'll have like retractable walls. We had 2 retractable walls, so this ballroom could be split into 3. The one side of the ballroom opened up into an indoor-outdoor pool that had retractable walls and roof. Like, this was some serious shit. We had 6 conference rooms and I think 150 rooms. It was a 5-story hotel with 150 rooms, and we had a 125-seat restaurant and the bar in the restaurant seated 25. Now I was third in line. There was the executive chef, there was the sous chef, and then there was me. And then I ended up, when they fired the line chef, who was in charge of the line, then I ended up taking over that as well. So not only did, like, during my shift when I came in, I was like more like the afternoon and evening guy. Like, they'd start out, there's some days, man, it'd be 16-hour days. We worked so much, like the OSHA, the you know, health departments and the job safety shits, they required us to take a week off every 6 weeks. Like, we had to take a certain amount of time because we worked so much, and the stress levels. We had the highest. Boo catered to the pharma industrial complex. No! Yes, it's true. It's true. That's where I learned the truth about shit. I've literally heard pharmaceutical executives, and because, you know, when you're like that, you're a fly on the wall. They don't give a fuck about you. You're not real people, so they just say whatever they fucking want, and they were so conditioned to me being there that I was just a fly on the wall. And I literally heard them talk about drugs that they had put their $5 billion in research in, and that's all that mattered. It didn't matter what the research said. It mattered that you put the money in, and that was going to pass through. But literally tell the insurance guys, don't let your families take this. Okay. And talk about, like, where they were replacing a drug. See, a lot of the drugs that come out are coming out to replace the patents that expire on the old drugs so that they can maintain that primary, I'm trying to think, the primary income, as opposed to, you know, once that patent runs out, then anyone can make it, and they're trying to beat the generics. But yeah, anyway, this chicken, it's yeah, I love baking more than anything. Like, if I could go back to it, I'd be a pastry chef. I just work in I could work at Krispy Kreme, like the original Krispy Kreme, just making donuts. I may do that. I may go back to them. I know that family. I went to church with the family that created donuts. That's where I learned to make donuts, from the original shit. And let me tell you something. Our Krispy Kreme here will whoop any of the KK Krispy Kremes anywhere. Like, people drive from out of the state to come up here and just grab a box of donuts and take home. Churchy says he's a pretty good cook for himself. He saw some of his baked goods. Yeah, I love my baked goods, man. Back to the chicken. So the chicken is basically, I take the rib meat from breasts and I'll pea and sear that and start with that. And the stuffing is I deglaze it. I use Riesling for this, is my wine for this. And it's basically, the stuffings is made from the rib meat. It's Gouda cheese, apples, and onion. And it seems like I'm missing something. And andouille sausage. And it pan-seared, then I stuff that in the chicken, pan-sear the chicken. And I do this with like a spicy, like, it's not spicy, but, you know, a peppery, you know, that kind of roasted tomatoes, redskin potatoes. And see, what I'll do is I will literally cook the chicken on the potatoes. And so then, like as those potatoes steam out, and you know, it's just a really, really awesome process. And usually I'll serve that with either like green beans, or I'll serve it with asparagus. Like, big fan of asparagus. And Daly said, "Damn straight, drive an hour for that shit." Yeah, but yeah, I've literally had people drive from out of state to eat my food. Like, literally, just for the specific purpose of eating my food. I've cooked for people all over the world. I've been complimented by people who have eaten from the best chefs in the world. I was lucky, and the top culinary school in America is called the Culinary Institute of America, and I was accepted to there. But it was like 2 days before my kid's second birthday, my house burned up, and it was right after I'd been accepted there, and that just burned up my chance to go there. Like really, I lost everything, and I just couldn't afford to go do it. But I was lucky in that at the continent's top culinary school, I was trained under 3 chefs. The chefs I worked for, like, you know, and I'd done, like, a lot of times I'd work 2 jobs. I go work in like corporate places or fast food or shit like that. And but they all graduated in the top 3 of their class at the Culinary Institute of America. Now, my executive chef, my first executive chef at that hotel graduated. He graduated second to Emerald. You know, the cooking fame. It used to tell the best stories about that guy, man. And you know, there's a weird story about that guy. It's like every time I'd come home, because you couldn't get PBR in Connecticut, he would make me bring back to Connecticut like beer. Like he just wanted PBR beer, and he would give me a paid day. He would work out for me to have a paid day off of work to bring him PBR beer. So all right, we're at 3:57 or 2:57, almost to 3 hours. I think I'm ready to close this out, man. Do I have myself set up? I do believe that I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm ready. Set up for the outro. Here we go. I'm telling boo stories. So, if there's anything anyone else has to plug, now's the time to do it, man. It's a final word, man. Final word. Oh, what'd you guys think of today's soundtrack, man? What'd you guys think of? Here, let me get into the. I need to plug her, City Girl. Everybody go like and sub this girl, man. Give her some support. Ryan said, thanks for streaming, man. Well, thanks for showing up, man. Sorry I missed out on the last week. It's been a really rough week on the hunt. I have not. Last night I made it to bed at like 4. I think 4 or something like that. That's the first time I've made it to bed before 6 o'clock in about a week. And I've just been sleeping during the mornings and afternoon, just sleeping right through the show. So, Daly said, let's grind some T9s tonight. Got the STRV 103-0. Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, I've got my, I think I just researched the YAG. Oh, okay, there we go. There we go. We got us a link. Sweet. I already clicked on it, so it's in my history. I wonder if it'll give you a view now. Since I've already been there, I'm curious if you'll have a view. Yeah, T9 tonight sounds good, man. Sounds hella good. I'm going to hold off getting my Yag Tiger, though. I really do think I want to get that AMX 30, that medium French tank. I've got a female commander lined up for it. And so, gotta say, I love my female commanders in World of Tanks, man. They are totally fucking, what do they call those? Not Betties. The OP characters in movies that they're making. I don't know. But yeah, definitely on for that. Tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern will be the Cringe Factory will be doing his promo stream. I don't know if it's going to go like it went last week. I don't know, man. Last week he turned into he did a it was funny as shit, man. He did a open mic, man, which is just great, man. So Daily Word says drawing a blank here. Drawing a blank about what? About what the AMX 30 is? That's the medium that's not the autoloader. So it's just like a regular medium tank. A boss-ass gun, boss-ass turret. very quick tank. I've had a lot of hard times fighting that motherfucker. I've been wanting that for a long time. But I've got it researched. I also got the AMX 1390 researched, and I really do think I'm going to go with those there. Oh, he said disregard. Okay. But there we go. We're plugging Pinky. We're plugging our ladies in music today, man. This is Ladies in Music Day, so. Betty's, yeah, they are Betty's, man. Or it's, no, it's Mary Sue, right? Mary Sue, isn't that what they call that? It's called a Mary Sue. The original character in fan fiction, usually, but not always female, who, for one reason or another, is deemed undesirable by fan critics. A character may be judged Mary Sue if she is competent in too many areas. It's physically, yeah, it's usually what it is they're just OP and they don't need to learn to do shit. They're just naturally fucking awesome at everything. Modern Mary Sue would be, you know, someone like Rey from Star Wars, who becomes the strongest Force Master, but yet doesn't really need any kind of training, you know. That's a Mary Sue. That's what I was thinking of. She has no flaws. And of course the OC will say, here we go. Mary Sue from Urban Dictionary. Mary Sue is an original character, OC, and has no flaws. Of course the author of this OC will say they are clumsy or they are not very good at math or whatever. They will most probably have a power or an evil twin dark side. They also might have an impossible bloodline, such as half werewolf or half fairy. Yeah. Hey, Jolly Rogers, what's up? Honk. All right, we're getting the fuck out of here. Jolly Rogers showed up just in time. So here, Jolly, I'll tell you what. I'll give you a recap of our Milk's Gone Bad. Okay? We'll do that. DUI, don't remember. This bitch was fighting. This bitch here, she was, I don't remember either. This was marijuana's possession and another marijuana's possession. Half bearing. This bitch here murdered and dismembered the fucking body, man. So that was our Milk's Gone Bad. And I am the fuck out of here. Word, motherfuckers. Everyone go see whatchamajiggies tonight. The Cringe Factory. Come throw your open mic in. Whoops. Eric, get hold of me on Discord and we'll walk through and figure out a way to get you heard. Are you Idiot O? Is that you? I send you a friend request. Won't let me send you a friend request. There we go. I sent you a friend request. Yeah. Oh, damn, Latina's always doing crazy shit, says Charlie Rogers. Ocasio-Cortez opened her mouth. Oh, my God, what'd she say this fucking time? This time said there are 3 chambers of Congress.
I don't need you to tell me how fucking good my coffee is, okay? I'm the one who buys it. I know how good it is.
Word, motherfuckers.